Well, tonight's Waste Watch, the Delray Beach Police Department is under scrutiny for excessive overtime. In some cases, the officers are earning more in overtime than they are in their annual salaries. It's only recently, however, that the County Inspector General announced that his office would be launching its own investigation into those allegations. But as you're about to see, that issue had been raised years earlier. It's March of 2023, more than 2 years ago. A reluctant Delray Beach City Commissioner, Juli Casale, raised the issue of police overtime to her fellow board members.
I don't know how to say this delicately, but it seems that I have on good authority that we might have a problem in the police department with people utilizing overtime in a certain way.
She goes on to say she learned the information from a reliable source who asked not to be identified.
I mean, we're talking overtime well in excess of a regular salary, and they're about a number of individuals. I don't know what's going on.
Can I ask a question? Can you clarify something? Are you saying that an individual is making more in overtime than they are in salary? And when
consider it's a lot, yeah, and it's like 87 hours per week every week, even with vacation and stuff. It's not math. It's not possible.
You were tentative when you brought this up 2 years ago.
Yes.
Why?
I knew that I might not have the support of 3 individuals on the commission at the time. They were supported by the police union. So I was concerned that I would not get support to have a review. You're sticking your neck out there when you're asking for a review. And when you're asking for it knowing you probably are not going to get a consensus.
Commissioner Casale was right. The city never took action. And now, after all this time, the Palm Beach County Office of Inspector General announced it's launched its own investigation into the matter. In a letter sent to the city, it explains the audit will be to determine whether overtime is accurately recorded, properly approved, and in compliance with relevant requirements, policies, and procedures. In a recent editorial, our media partners at the Sun-Sentinel write the probe is overdue. They show numbers from the city's 2021-2022 fiscal year. One of the officers earned $88,000 in pay and another $130,000 in overtime. Second officer earned $95,000 in pay and $90,000 in overtime, and a third officer earned $89,000 in his salary, $102,000 in overtime.
Is there any inkling of impropriety in your mind?
No. You know what? In doing this business for a long time, you're going to get individuals that enjoy working overtime. They really enjoy it. I know some people that if they can work overtime every single day, they would do it. And there's a lot of overtime in Delray PD. There's a lot. And you get some people taking advantage of it.
John Kazanjian is the president of the Palm Beach County Police Benevolence Association, representing many of the Delray Beach police officers. The union's year-long contract negotiations with the city have stalled, and the force has struggled to fill 18 positions due to attrition. Kazanjian attributes it to the low pay.
Delray is a thriving city, and they need to pay their police officers. That would be number one. Sit down, negotiate a good deal. And then the men and women of Delray PD, they would stay there. All right, they would have some incentive to stay there.
While the reason behind the excessive overtime could be as simple as a police shortage, Commissioner Casale is welcoming the audit from the Inspector General, even though she's learned it may not go beyond 2023. That's when she had first raised the issue.
It's challenging, but I also believe it's the right thing to do. I think if we are concerned about waste of taxpayer resources, we need to look into it, and everybody should embrace that.
Well, you heard the police union mention that there were 18 vacancies. The city says it's only 17. CBS 12 News has also requested those overtime records from Delray Beach Police Department that date back over 5 years. We'll let you know what we learn. And a reminder, if you see government waste, we want to hear from you. You can send us a tip through news tips at cbs12.com, or you can call that phone number you see right now on your screen.